getting dark now. It's getting a bit cloudy. You're in the weed.
I know, I'll put myself in the weed.
Most people avoid it, don't they?
Well,
good afternoon. We've moved on.
oh,
There was a funny echo then. But anyway, how you doing? Hi, Kat. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, James. Hi, Sean. Yes, we've moved on. We're here now. And it's like less than 10 miles from home for me. Paul's is the same, but he's got one more zero. Hi, Gerd. Hi, Eleanor. Carol, Tracy, Peter, Dean. Yes, so we've come back to the A6 because, Paul, you always fancied it, didn't you?
Yep.
I said it was going to be hard work, and is it hard work?
You wasn't lying.
No, I wasn't lying. It is hard work, so... But we've done it. I've had some interesting bits, actually.
You've done well.
Paul's had a lot of big bits.
Yeah, not so well.
But it's done all right, to be honest with you. See, I've never seen this. Come down here, look, they've got all these yellow things down. I think it's because the water level's really low to keep the boats away from the edge because the bank's quite high. And when we got here, the water was really clear as well, and we could see all the footings, couldn't we?
We could. That didn't last long, but...
No, it didn't last very long, that, but you could see all the footings. Right, Barry, we come miles away from you, so you don't nick our spot. But, no, I mean, like I said, I've spent a lot of time here. This is the first place I ever magnet fished over 6 years ago. And when I came down there, and every throw you got something, especially scaffolding. Not quite the same now, is it?
Nope.
Not on every throw. There's still that same bloody snag hazard next to me, which was a pain in the arse all them years ago. And every time I've come here, it's been a pain in the backside. And
you never warned us about, actually.
No, I didn't warn him about it. He found the snag hazard. But, yeah, it's not sunny on heavy pool now, I can tell you that. That 600 metres of scaffolding's all gone, much to Paul's disgust. Actually, I don't think he wanted it because he's not been the well. So he's been using his smaller magnet today, ain't you?
Been taking it easy.
And he has been taking it easy. But my back's back on form, so I've been using the big magnet. But this bridge is a bugger for a big magnet. No comment available. I'm sure there is, Barry, but not on a live stream, please. So, with Terry there, look, there she is, moderating over there, look. But we've had a chuckle today, haven't we? She met Gary. You wait till you see Gary in the video. She's still giggling. I introduced her to a friend of mine, Gary. You'll see in the video. I'll also show it, give everyone a sneak preview of a Christmas present. She hasn't seen it, though. But, watched your first live 4 hours ago. Yeah, it was about 4 hours ago. I was amazed how many Americans were up. I thought, you know, you'd all be asleep. But you lot get up early. Or is it because some annoying bugger keeps giving you a ping to say, wake up? Oh, what you got, Paul? What you got?
Not.
He's got a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what that is, don't you? That's the metal end piece out of Madonna's bra.
It's gone blunt.
It's gone blunt, yeah. Well, it's only the end piece. You know, we can change the caps on them when they wear out. Because walking through doorways, you're probably scraping down the brickwork. See, Terry found it funny. Sonny had to make her laugh today. Actually, it's been giggles in it today. It's been mad. It really has. And we've met some great people as well. And it's good because everybody was getting parking tickets. That was sort of fun.
Not us.
No, not us. No. I escaped it by the grit of my teeth. Terry gets away with everything, you know, because they won't pick on the 4-foot ninja. Oh, sorry, she's not 4 foot. How tall are you?
4'10" and a half.
4'10"
And a half.
and a half.
I'm sure she was on tiptoes then.
I thought you said she on TikTok. Was? a ninja?
No.
Did you do that for trick or treat? Did you put your ninja outfit on and go around and tapping on people's doors?
No one comes to mine either. I've still got a load of eyeballs at home.
That's why they're not coming to yours. She's got a load of eyeballs at home. Yeah, we never had any this year either. Well, I don't know. I was working, but I don't think we did.
Ours.
Well, it's sort of good
Your
because,
reputation.
oh yeah, because she's still got a bowl of eyeballs, and that's what worries them. Why has she got a bowl of?
Fingers.
Have you eaten any of the eyeballs?
No,
You're going to be eating the eyeballs.
they look too realistic.
I might have one later.
It'd be like biting into a fish's eye. You've got to crunch it until it
no, You've
pops.
just gone and done it.
No, they're jelly.
What, fish eyes? No, they're not.
No, they're not fish eyes. They're eyeballs.
Oh, sirens, what you done?
I haven't done it yet. I've done it yet.
Oh, hang on, let's have a look. Who else? Who have I missed? Who have I missed? It is the place. So you do recognise it. Shows I've been here too much. People recognise it. Hi, Dean. I can't remember who I've said hello to. Amber YouTube, how you doing? Peter King. Wales Mystery. Backyard Fun. Oh, it's one of them really horrible games. Remember who you said hello to. Tommy. But, yes, thank you for joining us. I'll give you a bit of live fishing here. Look, they've even put a little podium for me. There we go, Paul. I can look down on you. You know how Terry feels now. And you've shown your grey roots as well.
They're not just roots.
You ain't shaved his head for a while, Terry.
Did I done it last week?
Last week.
I didn't go the full holiday. I went
Right, okay. I thought, well, you obviously ain't misbehaved this week because she's left you with hair. That's what she does and tortures him. Let's have a look. All right, Lee, how you doing? I saw your message about 1 o'clock this morning, so I didn't reply because I didn't want to wake you up, but I will reply later on. Waverley Magnets, how you doing? Loopy Lou. And... oh, he's got something. He's got something. What you got, Paul?
It's the remains of a Pepsi can.
He's got a Pepsi can. He loves it here. He's so glad he drove all this way, ain't you? You might have found more chucking your magnet in the bath.
To be honest, that's probably the best find I've found today at this bridge.
I've done all right at both locations.
Yes, you have. I'm back.
I'm back. And my back's back as well, so I'm all right. But yeah, so Paul's on the Pepsi.
I haven't even filled a bag.
Less than 5 minutes away from you. Well, get your butt down here and say hello then. I knew you'd recognise it. This was sort of a secondary thing, wasn't it? Because this wasn't our original plan.
No.
This was our secondary plan. And I'm happy. I'm done all right on both locations. How you getting on, Paul? I'll go now before he starts getting angry. Some dodgy bloke on there.
I know, Christ.
Shows there's a bit of a delay, really, doesn't it? First time gone to Bristol. I ain't been Bristol for years. Ah, right, okay, fair enough. Well, you ain't missed a lot. I mean, down here, it's a bad area. It's like cut and shut. Look, there's a voice scooter here, which we haven't pulled out, but they've had the battery out of it, and they've smashed the control panel. So there is an abandoned voice scooter down here, batteryless, so obviously the tracker's not working, so they don't know where it is, so it will never get collected. I might wheel it along and put it in the scrap pile, actually, and just see whether the scrap man takes it. But, yeah, somebody's been stripping down voice scooters. Terrible, isn't it? Terrible. What are you going to do with the battery, Terry?
Never bloody took it.
Ooh.
I wouldn't know how to get it off, to be honest.
Hi, Sky. Just subscribe. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, well, we're having fun today. It's starting to get a bit cooler now, a bit darker, but we'll still be out. Terry keeps us going with the coffee, doesn't she? Hi, Leon, how you doing? But, yes, but this is an old location that I have done. I must have done 60 hours off this bridge. I really must have done. Let's go round. Because you've got two bridges. This is the old one. This is closed to cars. It's meant to be open when? Was it January this year?
Yeah, 24.
Terry found the sign. And then that's the main road bridge over there. That's the one that sort of replaces this one, because this one is a medieval bridge. And to think that all the big lorries used to come over in that, it's not good. Not good, really. So they built that one in the background, which is always jammed up with blooming traffic, especially at 5 o'clock at night. It's a terrible bridge, but it's all good fun. There we go. Look, they're remembering the location. Well, it's still paying. First place I ever fished, and Buy my camera there. That's where the BMX and the sawn-off shotgun came out of. That was my first introduction to magnet fishing. I thought, this is all right, this is. And that was with our Wukong magnets. I know, we had to use a couple of magnets to get the bike out, but... And then I could see a motorbike in the water. And there's no way the magnets were going to get it. And I couldn't get a grappling hook in time, so I went and bought an anchor from a boat place about 5 miles that way. And my mate came down with his Range Rover, and we put this rope on, and he went right to the end of the bridge, and we dragged it all the way across the river and up onto the road. It was a Lex Moto. That's bad. Yeah, and just here, if you watch my first or second video, I can't remember, that's where I stood when I pulled the hand up with the barbell weight with a hand strap to it. It was literally just there. And if I move down here, the spigot mortar came from just there. It's really bad on remembering all these things. And over there under that bridge is where the grenade came from, where the mortars came from. So, like I say, a lot of stuff has come from there. A lot of stuff has. That's just sick. Yeah, if you haven't watched that video with the hand coming up, watch it, because Dan even got put on a beach towel with that saying. There she is again, look. Trying to look technical, but yeah. It's a good location. It's been absolutely hammered, to be honest with you. But Paul, he always liked the look of it. I said, let's go and give it a try then. I said, you're going to have to work for it because it is a really hard bridge to fish. It's a good way down. It's rather weedy. Fortunately, the water level has gone down, because what normally happens is that field over there completely floods, and then all the green you see over that side, that all completely floods. And with the floods we've had recently, as I've drove past over the main bridge, you can see that it just looks like one massive lake with bridges in the middle of it. But the water level's down, stuff's coming out again. Not the best stuff, but what's the link for the one with the hand? It's either video number 1 or 2. You'll have to go, if you go onto videos and keep scrolling up, it's Filming for ITV. If you look for that one, I think it's either video 1 or video 2. There's a couple of introduction ones, and it's after that, but I'm sure it's called Filming for ITV, and you'll see the hand. Dan went rather white that day. I'll remember it. Yeah, he did go very pale. It's because when I made the phone call, it's amazing how quick they got here. Before we knew it, there was police everywhere, and they obviously closed the road off and everything. But also, a bloke turned up from the Environment Agency to shut the river off.
How'd you shut a river off?
I suppose you put things like that in there, don't you? But anyway, they were going to shut the river off as well. It was a little bit of a problem, that was, because they wouldn't let me take my magnet off the barbell weight. That was the problem. So we had to wait. And then forensics turned up. It took him 30 minutes to sort of get into it, and then realise it was prosthetic. But yeah, it didn't go white, more grey. I know your mum rang up and said you want a nice warm drink as well. That was very decent of her. But yeah, that was interesting. It was meant to be a quick talk to ITV News on what magnet fishing is about. 4.5 hours we were here. He said, just find anything, because we'd already done it quite hard then. He said, just find something, it'll do for the news, put it on there, job done. And it all went horribly wrong. And I remember him saying, the policeman said, have you actually got it on camera coming up? And he went, yeah. He says, can I see it? He went, ITV property, mate, it's more than my job's worth. He says, can you make me show you it? And the copper said, no, it's more than my job's worth. So he said, I'll show you it on the camera, but I can't let you have a copy of it until I get permission. It all got very, political, that did. But yeah, it was a fun day. It was a fun day. And the next week, come down and found a grenade and shut the place down again. So I decided not to come back here for quite a while. So I moved 4 miles that way. Didn't we, Dan? What happened? Found a bloody grenade and shut the place down again. And we tried to leave, but I got told I couldn't leave. I'd got to wait for the sergeant.
That sounds familiar.
He told me off. He said, you shut the A6 down last week. I said, oh no, that's why I've come down here. Then we shut that off. So that's when really we started getting more out of Northamptonshire, because it was weekly. This bridge has been shut down that many times. I think I've only actually done it twice, but many other people have done it as well, which wasn't me. But yeah, so we sort of moved on a bit, and we went to Leicester. And what happened in Leicester? Oh yeah, kept shutting the place down. But fortunately, that's happening less and less now. I'm glad about that. I don't like it. It's a pain in the backside, isn't it? It really is.
Yes.
You know, it can.
No fun.
No. So fortunately, it's getting harder in that respect to find things. I think, you know, we took the cream of it. Well, not just me. I would say virtually every magnet fisher out there has done something like it now, haven't they? And
I would imagine so.
when you actually think about it, that's probably hundreds that's come out since this hobby's been done, isn't it? It's worrying. It is worrying. I know. I've stayed away from this bridge for a long time. Hi, Claire, and hi, anyone else I've missed. Hang on. So, Dan, you can't come down because you're visiting your nan and you're sitting on here talking to me.
No, it's very sociable, Dan.
Are you letting Helen do the talking while you just sit there and nod?
Or are they in a proper relationship where you can't get a word in edgeways?
Pushing it.
Oh, dear. All right, let's have a look. Good holiday, Claire. I see you look like you was enjoying yourself. Welcome back to Britain. Welsh Dragon, how you doing? What's the funniest thing you found? Ooh, funniest. That's an awkward one. Best is easy. Worst is easy. Funniest.
I've got to ask what the weirdest was. That's just as hard to know.
Funniest thing I found. Probably those toys, you know, that you get from them special shops with the white windows. What are they called, Terry?
What?
Where you get them special toys from with the whitewash windows.
I'm not selling it.
But she knows. Yeah, those ones.
Like the one under the bridge in Cambridge.
Actually, if you go the A1 way, you'll pass one. It's open 24 hours.
We're going that way.
They're going that way then.
Who wants to go to your Chinese? You can bugger off and do that, right?
Up to the roundabout, turn left, and it's up there.
La, la, la.
Best one around, best one around. Doing your housemate lunch for work tomorrow. Ah, you're a good chap, you are, aren't you, eh? If you are a chap, a Welsh mystery, it's a mystery, I don't know, but you're a very nice person for doing your housemate's lunch. What are we having? Mr. Buzzy under the bridge, yeah, that's it.
Oh no, the cones are flashing.
Hey? Oh, right, I thought you were going mad then. I honestly thought he'd lost the plot. He said the cones are flashing. You're doing well with that weed, you know. If there was a competition for the most weed in a day, Paul.
Well, that's the most I've pulled up so far, so I just thought I'd keep with it. It seems to be
Told you, not all this modern stuff. That's still fresh. It was living and breathing before you brought it up here.
I still wouldn't eat it.
Terry would. She likes salad.
That stuff.
How do you know if you haven't tried it? Grab one of them. I want to let's try it, and then we'll see if she's any good.
So.
Go and get your frying pan. Get a bit of salt in there. Fry it up. Be like crispy seaweed or soggy bogweed. One of the two.
You're dirty gits, you really are.
Yeah, Dan looked about 12 back then, actually, with the hand video. He was very young. He's all grown up now, isn't he?
Yes.
He's got responsibilities and everything.
I've got a load of weeds.
I think
really
someone's kidnapped the real Dan. I think that's what it is. Hang on. It was weed.
It was literally all
It
weed.
was just because I've got something and it's really heavy. It was weed. Too much weed.
Ah. They say never meet your heroes. This bridge was a hero of mine and it's failed me miserably.
He's not doing very well. I thought, you know, Paul, he was going to be the man of the show.
I pulled scrap out and that's the main thing.
Yes. We did have a guy come down earlier. Now, he was quite fascinated about it. He goes, can I have a go? Couldn't get me magnet back. But it was nice to meet you anyway. But yeah, he really was enjoying himself, to be honest with you. He had one go and he found some bits. So he had another go. Then he had another go. And then he had another go. And I think the wife wanted to go, but he was really enjoying it, and that's what it's all about. And he was saying, you know, he wouldn't mind doing it just for getting a bit of rubbish out of the water. That's what he said. Fair play to him.
He stood and watched us pull that thing out down there. Just amazed that out down
Detectorismo Osako. If I said it wrong, I probably said it completely wrong. But anyway, thank you anyway. Thank you very much, Tommy. Right, he's going to do it now. Back on my podium. Here we go.
there. Sorry to disappoint you.
You know we can't go anywhere till you find anything. It's going to get dark soon.
This is going to be a long month.
Did you remember to charge your magnet up?
You keep asking me that. I can't remember how to charge it.
That'll be a no then. And you've got something. You've got something.
It looks like a part of a bait feeder.
He's found something. We can go home.
I'm sorry.
Well, I was going to go anyway and leave him here and say, ring me when you found something. But anyway, he has. That's through the square window. That's your play school days, that is.
Oh, that's taking me back.
There was a funny noise under the bridge then. Terry! Sorry, I thought there was a troll under the bridge. I'm going to get off the podium because she can push me. I've got further to fall if she pushes me. Oh. We're in the same time zone in Tennessee. Flipping out. No, same time zone Teresa. I need to put my glasses on. The trouble is, no Marla, because I've thrown my magnet out, I'll rip my glasses off, and then I'll be looking for them. That'd be my flipping luck, that would. Let me sit down the con.
Is Tommy the one that was fishing with us?
I don't know.
Maybe,
I do magnetic fishing in Brazil. Is it any good? What's it like in Brazil? It's one country you don't really hear people doing magnet fishing in. Many other countries, but never. What's it like? Is your water as filthy as the British water?
I can spend a penny now.
You found a penny?
I found a 1p piece.
He's getting really posh now. Look, I tell him to find something. Look at him now. He's flying the fines out. Because after this live, I'm going to have my final three. And
Oh, God, I'm packing
Someone's
up
asked if you've ever been to Durham. They asked twice.
no, I've never been to Durham. Have you ever fished for a weapon there? Sawn-off shotgun. Colt service revolver. Browning. Mauser. There's been a few here. But the thing is with this, because it's in the middle of nowhere. Now, down here used to be a leather factory called Cunan's. I know that because I used to live here, believe it or not. And if we go up here, I don't know whether you can see it in the background along that road, you can see some white railings, hang on, sort of over there. That's where all those tree line is. That's where the railway station used to be. Well, that closed down in 1966, part of the Beecham Axin. I think it was about 65, 66. It run goods freight until 73. Now, in the 80s, when I used to have a motorbike, I used to take my motorbike down there, and they still had part of the goods shed up. Because sort of mid-70s, the station found out. So that's probably why they axed the train lines, because no money was being spent on anything, and it was getting into disrepair. So, but over there is still tracks running in the road, and the gateway is still there. I would walk down there, but it's too far to walk. The gateway for the old railway station is there. So you've got a bit of history down here, but literally over there was just leather factories. There used to be a pub down there called the Railway Inn as well, which was obviously for the railway. There was a pub down there. But you're actually in... What you got now?
Oh, I've got a bolt now.
He's got a bolt. He's flying. He's
I'm on a
flying.
roll.
He's put them on the bridge. You watch. You'll throw out and lose a lot of them. You have to find them again then. But yeah, there used to be the Railway Inn down there, a pub. Now, that was still there in the 80s. It actually closed late 70s, I believe, because this is so far out. There was no point in keeping the pub open. So that did close. But I remember because we used to look through the letterbox. Because back then I was good. Now I'd want to get in there and find a way in. But back then I didn't, because I used to behave myself. And over this side of the bridge here, in about 1987, we just met someone at the old railway station, come down from Woodford on a motorbike with 2 air guns for us. So he come down the track and sold us these air guns. So literally, as we were walking across here, a police car came up behind us. Well, weren't quite sure whether we should have had these. So it was like over the edge. We thought it was on the grassed area. Splash. I just paid £1.50 for that bloody air rifle as well. Yeah, I've been looking for it every time I come down here, but I can't find it. But a long time ago, and if you go up there to the roundabout, up to the next junction, take a left and a right, that's where I lived for 20 years, I think. So yeah, I do know the area pretty well. It's all changed, everything. I mean, you look at the high street now, there's hardly any shops. What there is there at night, they're all like grilled up because of vandalism, but oh well, that's the way it is. That's life now. This is this society we actually live in, isn't it? That if you don't cover it up, if you don't lock it up, some thieving little...
Magnet do you use? Someone's asking what magnet you use.
Right, so Paul's using the Evo 80. That's that one, 360. Yep. I've got Integrity, which is, that's 1200 kg. The one I've got in my box is 1700 kg, and that's Integrity. Both from Online Magnets. And if you want a magnet, don't forget, head over there and use the code Northants10 for 10% off. There we go. My comments are off again. Yeah, so 80 there. The Integrity 1700 I've got over here. It's a bit buried. Yeah, it's under all the stuff in my box anyway. But I've been using the 80 because the thing is this, because it's so heavily done, you need to get out the full 30 metres if you've got a chance to find anything. Here in Brazil, there are many stolen motorbike parts. We've been to a few chop shops, haven't we?
Yeah, usually they ain't broken though. It's the full motorbike.
I know, that one on the video a couple of weeks ago, you bought a whole motorbike out on your own. It was plastic, but, you know, it's better than nothing, can it?
Bike's a bike.
See, these two had never found a bike, and we went to Reading, and I introduced them to the world of motorbikes. And I had to find the biggest one I'd ever blooming found as well. We had was it the round table helping us?
I can't remember who they were now.
There were some people walking by, they were little picking. I think they were the round table people, but they actually helped us get it out. And all these other people just stood watching. They didn't help at all, did they? The motorbike broke in half. Terry got covered. She was dressed like Banana Man. She was in yellow that day, and she got absolutely covered in crap, didn't you?
Yeah.
It weren't nice, because when we got there, there was about 6 inches of swan stuff all over the place. Paul, you found something.
I have, and it's bigger than a pyramid.
But I'm not going to show it on the video. You're going to have to wait and see. God, I've got more flipping notifications. For you, for Paul, that is really good today, that is. Well done, Paul. What is it? I don't know. It's a bit.
Something metal.
If he doesn't know.
Where were you earlier? You gonna fish me out?
Remember, seems like one for Magnetar. Yes, I've used Magnetar magnets as well. First 360 I used was the Barbarian from Magnetar. So yeah, they are good. Did that guy just say you fell in?
Yeah. He said, where were you? Well, you could have fished me out.
Just wrung his top out in front of us.
Yeah, you must have fell in.
Somebody fell in and he said, where were you? You could have fished me out. The trouble is, it don't stick to flipping jumpers.
And you wouldn't want to throw the grapple at them.
Oh, I would. No, I'm only joking. Oh, dear.
How much history have you found?
Rivers are the best. Rivers are the best. If you want old, you've got to go to a river, to be honest with you. The cannon, it came out of a river. The spearhead came out of a river. Older stuff always comes out of rivers. Canals, what you got? A couple of 100 years on a canal? Some go back a little bit further, don't they?
1800s plus, I think.
Yeah, you've got a couple of 100 years on a canal. I mean, which is still old. If you get something in there from the start, the trouble is canals, they're always in areas where people fill them with rubbish. And, oh, not me. I've heard that noise down here a few times, but it ain't me. Definitely not, but... Yeah, didn't have one of them when the hand came. He's found something. He's on the ball now. He's hit a sweet spot.
I've hit the only bloody spot.
He's hit the only spot. Oh, dear. Right, let's wrap this up now, because my hand's blooming freezing. And we need to move all our scrap before it gets dark, and I want the final 3. So it'll either go wrong or it'll go right.
It was nice knowing you. I'll find that.
Yep, that's it. Well, if we find anything like that, I'll leave Paul and Terry to it, and I'm going to bugger off home. He doesn't like the sound of that. But anyway, thank you all for joining. We will be back on Wednesday. We have premiere our first part of our trip to somewhere. That's when I done me back in and couldn't fish. I remember it well.
Oh,
But I did have a go, and you'll be surprised what with. But anyway, thank you all for joining. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you do press that notification bell to catch us when we're live again. Premieres, don't forget, Wednesday at 9, Saturday at 9. And then live streams on Friday and Sunday. Thank you everyone for joining. If you've just subscribed, really appreciate it. Leave a thumbs up.